Welcome to Business Time. I am Militia. Remember now to subscribe, like, and share. Guess what? I want you to also subscribe to my other YouTube channel called Militia Gordon, and I'm also going to put a picture of it so that you can see what it looks like. If you want uplifting, motivating things, then that's a channel for you. And I want you to go over there, subscribe, like the videos, and of course, share with your friends. Okay? Appreciate it. Thank you. Now, today we are going to continue looking at the Principles of Business, January 2022, paper 2. And guess what? It is the final question. So let's get right into it. 5A1 state two functions of the Caribbean community, CARICOM. Can you think of any function? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it. All right, let's look and see what the possible answer could be. To promote the economic integration and cooperation among its member states. Also, to coordinate foreign policy. Other function you could highlight is that to ensure that the benefits of integration are equitably shared, right? And you just need to state it, basically listing it. You do not need to explain it because it's just 1 mark each. Let's look at 5A2. It says, state two benefits Caribbean countries may enjoy as members of CARICOM. Take a few seconds. I know you can do it. Think about it. Two benefits. All right. So let's look at what possible answers could be. And remember, it's just 2 marks, 1 mark each. All you need to do is just state it. You don't need to explain anything. So some benefits could be like to improve standards of living and work, enhanced levels of international competitiveness. One other thing that you could write is that there is organization for increased production and productivity. Let's now look at 5B. It says, define the term foreign direct investment, FDI. What do you think about that one? All right. This is when companies make physical investments in purchasing factories, machines, and other equipment, etc. in another country. So, like for example, in my country, foreigners love to come and build hotels. It's tourists love coming here, and so you have a lot of foreign direct investment in that industry. Let's look at C. It says, state 4 reasons why foreign businesses may be willing to invest in the Caribbean region. That's an interesting question. So it's just 4 marks. So it's 1 mark for each reason. Try and see if you can come up with any possible reason. All right, let's look at some reasons. 1, the Caribbean is an ideal location, easy access to the Caribbean and to also other key regions around the world. Modern infrastructure is available, such as electricity and water. Fairly good economic and political stability. And this is so true, Also, Caribbean has skilled labor supply. Other reasons could be fairly easy to set up businesses in the region. Government will give incentives to attract foreign businesses and greater chance for their businesses to be successful because they do not have a lot of competition, right? So those are some benefits. Those are some reasons why foreign businesses may be willing to invest in the Caribbean. Let's look at D. D says outline 2 ways in which human resource development could assist in reducing the economic problems of CARICOM countries. So what you have to remember now is what is human resource development. Yes, remember human resource development deals with how you can help the workers, the labor force, to be better equipped, skilled, trained. And so when the human resource is developed, how will it assist in reducing economic problems? And you also need to think of what are some possible economic problems. You remember any economic problems like unemployment, migration, things like that. So, and it says outline, so you need to give a brief, description of what each way is. Good. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to see if you can come up with 2 ways. All right, let's look at some possible responses. 1. Can reduce unemployment by providing educated and trained people. This will help persons to get jobs, thus increasing their standard of living. So the economic problem is unemployment, right? So when the human resource is trained and educated, they will be able to get jobs, right? Because sometimes people do not get jobs because they do not have the skill or the qualification for the job. A second way is that there's a greater chance for persons to become entrepreneurs and can set up businesses in some of the underdeveloped areas. This can help to reduce the overpopulation in some areas. And people go to live where jobs are available. And so what you'll find is that those areas tend to be overpopulated. So when you have no people who are skilled, trained, they can now set up businesses, become so creative, set up businesses in areas that people never thought possible. And this will create, help to solve the problem as well with unemployment and migration issue. Migration not only with people going to other countries, but moving from the rural areas to urban areas, so it can at least hold some persons in the rural areas, let them stay and help to develop the area. Let's move now to the final question. E. Explain 2 ways in which a local shoe manufacturing firm can use technology to boost its production levels. Take a few seconds to think about this. Let's now look at some possible answers. More capital intensive. If the shoe manufacturing firm uses more machine and equipment to make the shoes, especially if they're engaging in mass production, this will definitely increase their levels of production. Good, because the machine will move faster than if someone was doing it. A second point is to incorporate automation. So this will facilitate the continuous production of shoes with very little human interference. The machine will be able to produce continuously, will be able to produce a lot more shoes without taking long breaks like persons would need to, right? So in other words, when the process is automated, machine will continuously run. You'll just see the shoes being made, right? and will not get tired, like if individuals are working for long hours. Well, the machines will not get tired once you service the machine, and you make sure you maintain it properly. The machine can run well for long periods of time, and so of course this will definitely increase the production level. All right, that is it for January 2022 past paper. Hope you learned something. See you next time.